This is so ridiculous and pathetic that I just want to go ahead and hop right into this. Y'all have to be just as disgusted, disappointed, and irritated as I am.
Ladies, this is a question for us. Bear with me. And before you go too far left on my comments, this is a serious question. I am dead ass, as the kids say. Real question for the end of the week hot take. Should straight women marry each other? Here's the practical part. Same sex marriage is in fact legal for now. The rules don't say it has to be a sexual relationship, but this is not an LGBTQIA plus proposition. It's a practical proposition if you're a logical thinker. What straight women in the audience have not or hasn't thought or said, I need a wife?
Never. I don't need a wife.
Think of two wives for the price of one. I think it's kind of genius, or do you think it would be chaos? I mean, marriage is a contract. What if straight women rewrote its terms? Think about it. Think about your friend group and the dynamics. If you have the right group, there's no drama, no competition. Y'all go on vacation, go on girls' trips, and just have fun. What would change if straight women started marrying each other? Think about your friend group, and I'm not saying who in your friend group would you marry, because I mean that would be a hard decision to make. But you would take it seriously, but not as serious as if you were marrying a man. There would be reasons that you would think about it, like financial, kids, childcare. It's more the economics. So before you clap back, think about the practical, economical part of having a wife. Nothing sexual. That part of your life is totally up to you. Um, if any of you guys want to participate in such a social experience, let me know. Me and my friend are officiants. But seriously, think about your friend group. Would you marry any of your friends if it was just a contract between two straight women for practical reasons? Let me know what you think in the comments.
I don't even want to hear you. I think it's dumb. Okay, let's start there. I think it's dumb. The whole basis behind getting married is to not only share resources, right? Not only to have two people in a household that can work together in a collaboration to propel each other to different and new heights, right? It's not only that, but it's also a very intimate, okay? Very intimate type of interaction. And so if you're not going to incorporate the intimacy as well as the collaborative effort portion, what's the point? It makes no sense. This is how I know a lot of y'all are just desperate and fiending for any type of commitment, any type of relationship outside of just being platonic, that y'all are just grasping at straws. Like this is silly. If you're going to maintain the same type of interaction and relationship or friendship with your friend, why put marriage on it? Why put a title on it? Let's just be friends. But see, this is how I know a lot of y'all are just trying to get y'all's licks back on these guys, because these guys are turning y'all down, because these guys don't want to deal with you for whatever reason. Y'all like, oh, well, I know what we can do. We can stick it to these guys by marrying each other. And that's not going to work. Y'all are going to get on each other's nerves. Let's be very honest, y'all. When y'all go out on these damn girls' trips, y'all end up breaking up being friends. So can you imagine being married to this chick and now you're financially or socially, whatever, obligated to her? Please. Y'all are doing any and everything. And the whole girls' trips and vacation allegations, y'all are not going to ever live those down. Men already think that a lot of y'all are doing some lickety splits on those trips. So for her to come through with this proposition and then she finds some way to go ahead and put the girls' vacations and trips into it, yeah, this is why they think y'all are les, if you know what I mean. But we're going to leave that over there. Man, this is silly. And what's so crazy, y'all, is that there are more women coming through with the same proposition. We are not done, y'all. Get the likes up and let's run this next clip.
an idea that I want to normalize. So I know that there's lavender marriages for women that want to marry gay men, but I want a wifey and I want to be a wifey and I don't want to marry a gay man. I want to marry a woman, but just without the intimacy. And so what would that be called? Would it be called like a wifey marriage? Would it be called, oh, I don't know. Give me some ideas. Like, what would that be called? Because I want to start normalizing that.
Desperation. Let's call it a desperation. Men don't want me marriage. What's it? Let's call it a coping mechanism marriage. That may be perfect. Because I am a reject. Let me go ahead and get with my homegirl who is also a reject because she does not know how to cooperate within the confines of a relationship with a man. Because she is a liability, because she is a burden, because she refuses to evolve, elevate, and grow, because she is a closeted les. Like it seems like a lot of y'all are. I'm just saying, this chick right here and the other girl is giving that y'all swing for different teams anyway. But I'm gonna keep that in my pocket. I ain't gonna say too much because I understand different lifestyles don't necessarily have a look. But I mean, no shade. But yeah, let's just call it what it is. Let's stop trying to fancy up things and polish things up. No, this is crap. This is dumb. Let's chat GPT and ask what a marriage is, and let's see, does this classify itself to be a real marriage? Okay, you all. So I asked chat GPT, what are the components of a real healthy marriage? Number one is trust. You believe your partner is honest, loyal, and reliable. Both people feel emotionally and physically safe. Trust also includes consistency, words, and actions match over time. Respect. Number two, okay? You value each other as separate people, not extensions of yourselves. Disagreements don't turn into humiliation, contempt, or control. Respect includes listening seriously to each other's feelings and boundaries, which we already know a lot of women don't do when it comes to men. So this is why y'all got to go to y'all's friends to marry y'all. Number three is communication. You can talk openly about needs, stress, sex. Y'all already disqualified. Y'all not even having sex in this marriage, but okay, whatever. Money, family, disappointment, and goals. Good communication is less about never arguing and more about repairing conflict well. Healthy couples clarify instead of assuming, which we again already know a lot of women just assume. Oh yeah, girl, I'm just gonna assume that he don't do this and he don't like this and it because, and you never even sat down and asked him anything. Because if that man even is remotely honest about how he's really feeling, you're going to lash out. You're not going to try to gain an understanding. You're not going to have the healthy conflict resolution skills. But let's continue. Number four, it says emotional safety. You can be vulnerable without fear of ridicule or punishment. And we already know that has been something that a lot of men have complained about when it came to women. Okay, a man cannot be vulnerable at all without you all weaponizing it and using it against him later. Okay, it says one partner's pain matters to the other. You don't have to hide major parts of yourself to keep peace. 5, shared effort. Marriage works best when both people actively maintain it. Emotional labor, household responsibilities. Y'all don't even want to clean up the damn kitchen. Yeah, I'm not going to read all this. Let's just jump down to number 11. Okay. Number 10 was commitment. 9 was healthy independence, which a lot of y'all are not. Okay, y'all are very codependent, which is why y'all want to resort to marrying your friend in the first damn place. Life is hard by yourself, ain't it, sis? I get it. Okay. Number 8 was shared values and direction. Number 7 was friendship and affection. But again, heavy emphasis on affection. Y'all said y'all want a sexless marriage. How's that going to work? Okay. But anyway, let's go down to number 11, which is intimacy. Emotional intimacy, feeling known and understood. Physical intimacy. Y'all marriage already trash. You're already having to go outside of the marriage to get your needs fulfilled. This marriage ain't gonna last. Y'all, again, the proof is in the pudding. Y'all don't know what it's like to really be in something healthy and stable. Please. Y'all don't even know how to be in healthy, committed relationships with yourself. But again, instead of doing the self-work, y'all would rather just try to hurry up and find some stupid, superficial solution that does not last, that does not work. Oh yeah, we ain't gotta, have sex with each other. Like we can take care of that ourselves. So you want to enter into a union to where you're having to go outside of that union, go outside of that contract. So y'all already breaking vows. This stupid. This is stupid. Just act right. It's that damn simple. It's that simple. Y'all, the men don't want y'all so much. Y'all like, oh, well, I'm just going to marry my friend. And she's goofy just like you, so she probably think this cute. But the reality of this, I already know it's bound to fail. Y'all won't last 3 weeks. See, at first, y'all was out here marrying y'all selves. Then come to find out, you ain't even like your damn self. So y'all was divorcing y'all selves. Now, I guess this is the next best thing because, again, the men don't want you. So, yeah, like, instead of doing all of that, let me just go ahead and marry my good sis. And your good sis is bad for you. Because she bad for her damn self. Y'all, you can't make this up. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Let's continue.
Straight women, I think you can relate to this, I hope. But when it comes to men, I am a straight woman. I unfortunately find men to be attractive. But the problem with that is that I am not attracted to most men. I find most men to be just very unimpressive, physically, mentally, all of the leads. You know what I mean? And it's like, God, do you ever just wish sometimes you could just be with a girl and just be a lesbian?
No.
Because I do. I would, like, that would be so amazing. I wish that I could just be really excited about the idea of being in a physical relationship with a woman where I could fall in love and have that beautiful emotional attachment, be able to just like frolic and hold hands and just be able to support one another and just be like pretty goddesses together. And that's just not possible for me because that would be selfish, because I won't be able to fully invest in that type of union in the way that it would deserve to be. Unfortunately, because I'm still going to find men physically attractive, even though I can't even tell you the last time I actually saw an attractive human man in real life. No, actually, that's a lie. I saw one like in the wild 2 days ago when I was walking down the street. I almost fucking flipped I almost tripped. I was like, wait, they still exist. It's like a Loch Ness monster. It's like they exist. It's so rare that you see them. God, man, I think if you just tried a little bit harder to be less insufferable, you might get more positive results when trying to engage with the fairer sex, aka women. Because as it stands, none of us are really that into it, whatever it is that you guys are purportedly bringing to this table, while simultaneously asking us what the fuck we bring. We don't bring nothing. We are the table. And the sooner you guys realize that, you might actually have a chance at happiness. Just saying.
Ma'am, the projection was real on that one. I see why you don't got no man. I see why you having to scramble and wish, hope, and pray to be a lesbian. Look at your mentality. Look at your personality. You contradicted yourself so much within that small time frame to where it was ridiculous. You're insufferable, ma'am. You went from, oh, yeah, I'm not attracted to men, but I couldn't be fully committed to a woman because I'm attracted to men. Girl, get the hell off my screen. Y'all get on my nerves. It could all be so simple. And I got another clip that I'm going to run for y'all that is going to explain what a lot of y'all need to do in order to get the desired result. But that's not it. Okay? But, ma'am, that whole dialogue was so all over the place. It was so flippy floppy to where this is why I'm going to assume that you are the problem. You're out here talking about, oh, yeah, see, if men would just do this and men would just do that, then everything would just be so kosher. Ma'am, you're out here as a grown-ass woman talking about you are the table, not knowing and understanding that a relationship takes two. You just can't kick your feet up and be lazy and just receive all the perks and benefits. You also have to do some work. And see, that's the issue. A lot of y'all don't want to do the damn work. So how do y'all have it in y'all's minds that these marriages with other people that don't want to do the work, that want to escape accountability just like you, how do y'all have it in y'all's minds that that would be a great, feasible solution? She lazy. She think that she the prize. She think that she is the table, and you do too. How? How is that going to be a marriage built in bliss, built in holy matrimony? It won't. Y'all are the problem. And instead of acknowledging that, y'all would just say, oh, no, I'm not the problem. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to run from my problems and go to a new one, because this is exactly a new problem. Your homegirl is going to get tired of you. You know why? Because you're selfish. You're entitled. You're going to be demanding certain things from her that maybe she does not even have for herself to give to you. It's just so much wrong with this, y'all. Get the lights up. I should have a poll in the chat right now. Let me know, do y'all feel like this is something that is a great solution for the women? Let them marry each other. And maybe that will solve a lot of their problems, but I don't think that it will. Okay, I don't think that it will. And I know a lot of guys out there, y'all like, yes, good riddance. Let them deal with each other. Y'all probably voted for them to go ahead and get married to each other so they can leave y'all alone. But I'm genuinely asking you all, do y'all think that this is smart? Is this wise? Is this intelligent for women to do? I don't think so. If more women go down this path, I would actually say that this would lead to the divorce rates going all the way up and being on the incline. Y'all know women, we get on each other damn nerves. Our friendships don't even last that long. So a marriage, please. And let's not even get into the real stats between women who are actually living alternative lifestyles. They can't even get along and they actually want to be together. That's not even a desperate means to an end. So come on. Let's be real. The reason why a lot of y'all are not finding the marriage, the relationship that y'all are seeking, is because y'all don't want to listen.
And stop asking the questions that you don't really want answers to. Like, oh my God, how can I find me a man? How can I find me a good man? How can I keep me a man? Oh my God, teach me your ways. What is Sierra prayer? You ain't gonna do none of that, baby, because you don't listen. I'm gonna tell you that right up. Right, just like that. Okay, baby, because at the end of the day, as soon as a woman starts speaking on what she does and giving you advice and how you can keep a man and do that, oh hell no. I don't want to do you cook, you clean? Hell no, you a slave. Whoa. Baby, you asked me. If that was gonna be your response, what the hell you asked for? Then y'all be over there listening to your toxic friends, though. You want to listen to the toxic friend that's going to keep you single. You know what I'm saying? It's the blind leading the blind. Y'all be high-fiving each other and everything. Yeah, girl, we don't need these men. F these men. They ain't nothing. They trash. Now look at you. Both of y'all. Lonely. Stupid. Like, at the end of the day, y'all got to stop being so defensive to the women that's literally giving you the advice that you asked for. Damn. We ain't did nothing to you, baby. Just relax. It's okay. Y'all be over there high-fiving your toxic friends. You want to listen to everything that they say, but the minute that a woman starts speaking some sense, he's like, oh, hell no, that don't make... I can't hear you. Like, hello? Is anybody home? I don't think so. Y'all crazy, and y'all got to stop it.
Stop. Indeed. See, what she just said, a lot of y'all don't want to listen to. Y'all don't want to hear. What did she say? The blind leading the blind. And in this case, the blind marrying the damn blind. So you already know your marriage is going to be led off a cliff. Y'all high-fiving, oh, yeah, that's a good idea, girl. Yeah, girl. Please. All of these things that y'all would try to incorporate into these friendship marriages, that just sounds stupid as hell. Okay? I don't believe in no lavender marriage. I don't believe in no friendship, desperation marriage. All this is foolish. Just be by yourself. But at any rate, the same type of energy that y'all would try to bring forth into y'all's friendship marriages, all you would have to do is have that same energy when it comes to a man. Why is that so hard for y'all? Why is it so difficult for y'all to apply the same level of love and respect unto the unions with men that y'all would do with y'all homegirls? If y'all would at least apply a fraction of that amount of energy into relationships with people of the opposite sex, y'all would flourish. Men are very simple. They're not even as complex as your homegirl. Because here's the thing. You're going to marry your best friend, and guess what? She's going to need some help. whether that be financial help, whether that be emotional help, whether that be mental help. Hell, maybe she just needs a meal. Maybe she needs somebody to clean up the bathroom. And here you are talking about, oh no, I got my own problems. I ain't your maid. I ain't your slave. I don't clean. I don't cook. I don't even do that for my man that I was with. So why should I do that for you as my home girl? You a grown woman. Girl, it's just not going to work. Get a roommate. Why are y'all jumping into extreme and desperate measures instead of just doing the simple task? What did I just say? Men are simple. They don't ask for much. They just want respect. Respect is the umbrella that everything falls under when it comes to men. And y'all can't even deliver that. And that umbrella falls under the umbrella of common human courtesy and decency. And y'all can't do that because you are the prize. You don't extend common human decency and courtesy. You don't do too much. People are supposed to bow down and obey you. And this is why y'all are stranded, looking stupid, begging each other to marry each other now. Because the men don't want to deal with you. And soon you all will find out that your homegirl don't want to deal with you either. Y'all, this was silly to me, but maybe you disagree. Maybe you feel like this is a good solution. This is something that women should start to implement. Maybe this will help to turn things around because a lot of women are struggling and they need some assistance. So, hey, go put all your problems and dump all your problems on your homegirl and leave me alone. Maybe y'all feel that way. Maybe y'all feel like me to where it's like, no, you just need to do the self-work so that you can find you a good man to be with. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just way too optimistic. You know, maybe I'm just way too much of a sucker for real, genuine connection and love. Who knows? But y'all let me know how I feel about this. You know, do you all feel like this is way too desperate? This is doing way too much? Or do you feel like this is a feasible solution for the women to go ahead and try out? All right, but that's all I got for y'all. Hit the like button for me. Share the video. Hype the video. Subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next dope discussion. And in my humble opinion, ladies, don't do this, okay? Y'all can't even keep friendships that long, let alone entering into a marriage with a friend. Girl, please. Peace.
At 37 years old, with 2 failed marriages, I have very strong proof that I have terrible taste in men. But I want to get married. I want a 2-parent home. I want a 2-income home. And so I have a proposal for single moms out there. I am looking for a straight single woman to marry me.